that.
All right, guys, we have done that indie thing. It is now time to bring on our final guest for the evening. He's going to help us close out the show in style because I was just told I have even more for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, welcome our last guest for tonight, the manager of champions, the owner of Stranglehold Wrestling, Eric Nelson.
That is Stranglehold Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, you forgot that. Yeah.
Hey, look,
my favorite commentary team, gentlemen.
Hello. It's always a good time when Eric Nelson is around. Cheers, sir.
Oh,
cheers.
Speaking of cheers, looky what I have here.
Oh man,
nice!
My birthday gift from you guys. Man, thank you so much. Guess what we about to do?
About to crack that open, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Who's got their drinks ready?
Right here. I've got a water ready.
I have to reach for it.
You guys are definitely going to want to drink the next couple things I'm about to talk about. So I have a few things brewing. As you say, it's going to be nuts, right?
Yeah.
So here's to you guys.
I was going to get mine.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. Primo. Oh, yes. And I didn't forget about...
That's some high-quality H2O.
I didn't forget about this.
Oh, yeah. That's fresh out the humidor. Spotlight Scotty Brooks would really appreciate you smoking that on air. Not a joke.
Shout out to Scotty Brooks.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Good night, Cole. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to the missus. Thank you so much for coming on. You are amazing, sir. Sorry, I was responding in real time.
Speaking of birthday, today is the 66th birthday of one of our legends at Kingdom Birthday of Champions, Mr. Coco Beware. Everybody say happy birthday, Coco Beware.
Man, happy birthday, Coco Beware. That's cool.
Hey.
Man, you barely got that thing lit. That's pitiful.
I know, man. Hold on a second.
You need a torch, not a Bic.
You do. A torch works better.
Yeah.
Salute.
Or a match.
By the way.
Salute.
There you go.
So, item number one.
Okay.
I will be doing a documentary in the very near future with several wrestling legends.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm going to be partnering with several said legends and doing this. It's going to involve travel to a few places. And also, I am looking into a deal in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Okay.
Interesting.
You guys got passports, right?
That can be arranged.
Yeah. Currently, the process is expediting one.
Real good. I want to do that sooner than later because I have a very rare guest that we will be interviewing during that trip.
The Mountie?
Not Mr. Rougeau, no, but oh man, I'm not going to spoil it.
No. I mean, is it a surprise for us? Or a surprise for the guests? Like,
it's a surprise for the whole world. I'll just put it to you like that. Because this person walked away from professional wrestling 30 years ago. What? Why are you interrupting? Go to bed.
Did they come from a dungeon?
Yeah.
Do I? Sorry,
are you saying yeah? Don't hold on.
Somebody interrupted me. I apologize. Now, what was the question? I apologize.
Did this person come out of a dungeon?
No.
Okay.
But this person is a Canadian national and has not been seen around professional wrestling for at least 3 decades. That is all I'm allowed to say at this point. And you guys are gonna shit when you see it. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. We'll have to go with that.
Dope. All right.
So I can tell you this: a trip to Vancouver is being planned, and who knows? I might go ahead and do my first Canadian show ever.
Nice.
Okay.
So who knows? Maybe my favorite commentary team can be live in Canada.
That'd be a whole nother ball game, but we could definitely make that done.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
drink to
down
that.
for that. Yep.
Mm.
All right.
As you both are well aware, we're going to make birthday champions a yearly thing from here
Okay.
on out. Right now, as it stands, I am down to 2 places. I have bids for Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I have bids for Destin, Florida.
Mhm.
Okay.
By the way, birthday number 50 will be celebrated on the beach. Because the
I like
birthday of champions 2025 will be Bash at the Beach style.
Bash to the beach on the beach.
Yeah.
Bash at the Beach style. So, needless to say, everybody bring their proper swim gear. Everybody bring something good to drink, a good chair to sit down on, and put your toes in the sand because it's going to be a good one.
I mean, that sounds like fun. I definitely like the idea.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun.
I mean, look, I might not announce that show. I might have to hire somebody, and I'll tell you why, Eric. I'll tell you why. Because if you got me doing commentary, I mean, I might just have to make a phone call and bring in a commentator or bring in a ring announcer that, I mean, got a beautiful voice, but man, on a beach, I just wonder, have y'all ever seen a ring announcer wearing a bikini?
Yeah,
Not in a long time.
but yeah,
I haven't. David, the fact that you say you have horrifies me. I don't want to think about that.
And
Please, for the love of God.
and I wanted to say, I spoke to a certain special commentator yesterday, and he's definitely on board with returning with you guys.
Oh man,
And that would mean the voice of Majin Buu, Josh Martin.
that
that's
is
awesome.
awesome.
If you guys have not seen this, there's a video of him. He has begun training as a wrestler.
Yes, he
That's
has.
insane. He loved it so much. That was so cool.
Yeah. This is why we do what we do. You know, I've seen the positive, I've seen the negative, I've seen all the in between reviews on Birthday of Champions. Here's the kicker. I gotta take another sip because man, this is primo shit, dude.
I know. I buy
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Ron knows how to pick him.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely like to smoke, but I'm gonna save the rest of that for later. But
I will.
No.
I mean, think about this. Everybody wanted to treat this like an indie show. For God's sakes, it was a birthday party.
Right.
It was a birthday party.
It wasn't an indie show. It was a birthday party.
Yeah, it was good
So
times.
all but 3 of my guests came. I mean, obviously one had a valid excuse. He called weeks in advance saying, "Look, I got some medical things going on. I can't come." Okay,
So,
that's understandable.
yeah.
But missing 2 flights, no showing, and then sending me a bogus medical excuse that had a discharge date of May 26th. No excuse for that. But I am very glad that the 2 of you, as well as everyone who participated, got to sit on the learning tree of the other guests.
Oh my
Right.
God, Eric! Like I had a seminar sitting down with Tito.
Oh, dude,
and
I'm sure you
Axe.
did.
Dude,
Oh my
it was
God, yeah.
great. And you should have seen their faces lit up when we just started talking shop and talking psychology. It was amazing. It was really, really cool. And
Well, if
Lorenzo had a great time.
you want the recipe for success, guys, it's like this. And I'll tell all you would-be warriors out there that are coming into the business that have 5 years or less. I tell you who I'm proud of. Speaking of young wrestlers, that's Bruno Royce. And I hope he's watching. I toast you, Bruno. You impressed me. Even though you didn't go home with the W, my main man Luca Daniels is my new international champion. You certainly got a future, and I really appreciate how you conducted yourself at all the festivities. My door will always be open to you. You always have a spot here. For those promoters out there watching this that have not reached out to Bruno Royce, you're doing it wrong. That kid right there is the future. He's got the right attitude. He's got a good head on his shoulders. And he's got the skills to back it up. Straight up. I'm definitely impressed. And oh yeah, if you're not booking Luka Daniels, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Straight
That
up.
one I definitely agree. I definitely agree with that one.
Let's see. Let's talk about a few of those guests real quick. Talk about a few of our competitors. Everybody's been asking me about Crazy Jack. I have to confess, I didn't know who he was till he showed up at my door. I had
It's
no
crazy.
idea. But I'm telling you what, he is. Him and Trinity are the 10th most watched video on the internet right now.
Wow.
Yeah, we saw. He actually shared a post about it, and it's over like 1,000 something views or something like. Yeah.
And these are two guys who are both brand new to work for me. My first time meeting Trinity, my first time meeting Crazy Jack. My God, dude, I can't say enough good things about either of those two guys. Juicy John Bishop, I'm glad I finally got to work with him. He's definitely got a future ahead of him. It was cool to see some collaboration with you guys and Peaches and Power Bombs. I could tell her anxiety was through the roof. Marie, you did a good job. Keep doing what you do.
She did a fantastic job.
She was awesome.
Of course, Legion and Brotherhood didn't disappoint.
No.
It was a little bit of nostalgia having Unholy Alliance try to crash another party. And they got to meet Crazy Jack the hard way. It was great to see a lot of nostalgia, a lot of new people, a lot of legends I haven't seen for a long time, a lot of legends I've worked with for 30 years. A lot of great talent. I didn't have a single complaint about the card whatsoever. No one came to me and complained about a match. No one came to me and complained about a wrestler.
Nothing wrong with that.
Everybody's like, where's the fans? Well, let's see. They were in the arcade watching through the windows, or they were in their cars with the AC on with a snack or a beer or whatever else. But it was definitely there. Merchandise, but the gate definitely showed we did our jobs. And I'm gonna tell you, Flashback Arcade is very, very, very happy of what we did.
I'm glad.
Very right.
That's
And
good to hear.
this was their very own WrestleMania, as the owner put it. My unofficial two brothers there. That was their WrestleMania. They were pleased as punch to do it. We're going to do some bigger things. I've been getting a few more offers rolling in. Who's going to the gathering in August?
I don't know yet.
Let me know. I might just show up.
Interesting.
A couple people I want to see. So I may just make that drive. After all, it's been a few years since I've set foot in Charlotte. I'm a little overdue for a visit.
It's a 4-day event.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But got a couple friends up that way. Who knows? I can sleep on a couch. It's no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it. I've had to do that a couple times.
Well, yeah, I'm a married guy. Trust me. We know all about sleeping on couches sometimes.
Nope. This recliner right here. This is the one.
But I tell you, from all the indies to the legends to everybody that made that show what it was, I am so humbled. I'm working on possibly doing a part 2 later on in the year, but I don't want to spoil that yet. I have a couple more guests that could not make the original show, but I may do a little something before the year's out. So stay tuned for that. So let's see. Vancouver.
International Championship, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. I may know a couple guys.
Yeah, so Vancouver, let's see. Might go to Charlotte. I might go to a casino in Oklahoma this year. Just might do that.
There's a whole nother ball game going on with that one.
Yeah,
and there's a whole nother ball game too.
But I got it. Well, there's that idea.
Yeah,
that's still on the table. Has not come off the table as of yet.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But I got to tell you, a lot of people talk about all the casinos in Vegas, but they sleep on the ones in Oklahoma. And I tell you, those are some of the best casinos I've been in, hands down, and I had a lot more fun.
That's what matters.
And you wouldn't think so in a place like Oklahoma, but I'm telling you, you haven't lived till you've been casino hopping in Oklahoma.
Right.
And my hats are definitely off to the Kickapoo Casino because that's where I had my best luck. I may have to revisit that place when I take a trip because one of my destinations for the documentary will be Oklahoma City.
So I have to ask because you're bringing up a lot of dates and you're bringing up a lot of locations. So is this going to be like a traveling documentary or documentary
Yeah.
about?
It will be
Okay.
a traveling documentary, including more than 50 wrestling personalities, most of which are legends. So
Interesting.
it will be a snapshot look into the heart of different aspects of our business. And it will be a very informative documentary, and there's going to be some stories told that haven't been told in decades. And I will say this to those watching, including the ones I have talked to in private about this documentary. Your stories deserve to be told. And I'm going to do my utmost to bring it to the forefront again in a positive way. We're going to do good with this thing. And we're going to make some history in the process. So you know me, I always have surprises up my sleeve. It wouldn't be me, right, guys?
No, you always got something cooking.
Always, always.
We have a special guest in Ron's background. There's been a cat who's just been staring at the screen this entire time,
Well,
just listening in on you, Eric. Just like, hey, yo,
I don't know if you have to see my cat. He's been kind of sniffing around, like, what's this? Who are we talking about? What are we doing?
Well,
My
I mean,
invite?
when I shut the door to start the show, she
Uh-huh.
ran in and ran into the bathroom. So she's been sitting in the tub for like 2 hours. This is where
funny.
she sits. She lays in the bathtub.
Yeah, it's probably
But
because it's cooler in there.
I know you guys got to get going. I got to head that way myself.
Well, I have to say that's a big deal. I mean, you're dropping a documentary. You're
Yeah.
dropping some dates.
I mean,
Do you
right
have any
now,
dates solidified? Do you have any dates solidified? You just gave us a list of locations.
I will give you 30 days notice in private, of course, because I want you guys to be involved in the process.
Okay.
Gotcha. Well, we appreciate that.
Thank you.
So the way it's looking, it may not only be a documentary, it could very well be a docu-series the way it's going. Because so many people on that particular topic in wrestling need their voices heard. And I think it's long overdue.
Okay.
That's all I'm allowed to say. Because if I say too much, a certain Native American may come and kick my tail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
I think I know who we're speaking of, and I wouldn't cross the boss at all.
No, not at all.
No.
And let me tell you,
One of my favorite people on the planet.
He definitely is. I had a great time with her. Learned a lot. She watched every one of our matches. She didn't miss a beat. She watched everything that was going on. She had nothing but good things to say about everybody, and that says a lot because she doesn't sugarcoat. She don't cut corners.
No, she is brutally honest.
Indeed.
It was a fun weekend. It was kind of funny to hear how brutal she was. She took really well to Miss Kate, so it was pretty cool to see that.
Yeah, a lot of good things being said. A lot of good tidings.
Mm-hmm.
And I had sniffed at the idea of walking away, calling it after 30 years. But maybe I got another 30 in me, guys. Because I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm getting a little mushy here with everybody.
Oh, feelings.
Looking at all y'all's faces, man. Looking at everybody that made this event possible. made me realize that how much wrestling truly is life. You know, even with the bad eggs out there, the good always outweighs the bad in the long run. And I want to thank you two personally for being a huge part of that. And for everybody that was involved, of course, from the bottom of my heart, humbled, blessed, and just thunderstruck. You know what I mean? My expectations were exceeded overall.
Right.
I got to tell you, the one under the stars was a nice touch, don't you guys think?
Oh, the first night, the Friday night? Man,
Yeah.
that was wild. That was fun.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me, since we were talking about the arcade, who remembers the game Pit Fighter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of had that Pit Fighter feel, and I've actually had a few people reach out that watched the live on that said, "Hey, you should do an underground Pit Fighter style show the very near future." So that is something I am working on details for.
Good grief.
So
You always stay busy, man. You got some deal going.
If I ain't moving, I ain't making money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hear that. Yeah.
And speaking of that, you guys, the whole world should know this by now, but I am retired military, 24 years. And so many of my brothers and sisters that got home and did nothing but sit in front of the TV and do 12-ounce curls, they were dead in 2 years. Because you think about it, more than 2 decades of military service, you're used to being on the go all the time. And then one day it all stops. Got to keep going, man. Got to stay alive, man. That's how you do it. Everybody says you don't look 49. Well, there's a reason for that. I keep things going. I keep my life enriched with new and more exciting things. Because the age old question remains: what are you going to follow that show with? Well, stand by, because I'm going to answer that question soon.
Man, look, there's always something coming down the pipeline, especially when we're talking to you. There's always something. We never know what's coming next.
Yeah. It's always like, I got a deal going on. You have to answer, and like,
the phone will ring. Are you busy? All right, call me back when you're not. We need to talk.
Yeah.
That's the exact statement. Or if I don't answer, I get a text. You must be working. Call me. Don't do it on a break. I need longer than 15. Like, he already knows. Like, he already knows what to say. So that way I know when to call him back. So Eric, thank you, man, for all the kind words. Really.
Of course. Yeah, man. Well, it's like I told you guys in the beginning. I can only promise you one thing. And I told my wife this as well. We got together. You'll never be bored.
Jesus. There is no being bored at all. Damn sure not any being bored.
By the way, damn good show tonight, guys. I watched the majority of it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, a lot of good news out there, man. There's hope for this business yet, from what I've been seeing out there.
There is. We try to make sure we're dealing with the right ones, and we're putting everybody. I'll put you, I guess, if the effort is there on their end, the effort's there on our end, and we're trying to make sure we give everybody who asked for it a spot and everybody who asked for it a shot. Just remember, this is business. This is business. And you know what that means. Everybody knows what business means. Everybody understands that. There's these things that everybody likes to get. They look like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They have cash and check.
Yeah. And then what we do is this. We go like this. Thank you. And shake your hand and put it in the pocket and go on about merry way. This is what we do. It's business. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in. Eric, thank you for being here.
Last thing to say is I'm the manager of champions, and I'm always one step ahead.
Oh, man.
See y'all later.
Take it easy, Eric. Thank you again. But folks, You heard it here. You've heard it all. You know where to be this weekend, next weekend, and the weekend at all the way into. You know where to go all the way into September. Let's not play games here. You know where to be. So guess what?
Well, before let's clear up these comments for everybody. We'll call it a night.
What comments?
There's a bunch of comments.
No. We're done with comments.
Okay,
we're
fine.
done with comments.
Fine.
We are done with comments. If you have other business that you need to handle, because there's nothing. No, we're not talking about Leopard Sprint Predo or Print Speedo. We're done. No, this is not happening. Okay, no, we're not talking about this.
Christian, we'll talk about it because you deserve to be on here because BWA is going to learn real quick this weekend what's going to happen. Yeah, actually, you know what? They're going to learn.
Booked on a show for your company. He's asking about a promotion that will book them, not us. They ain't talking about this. They ain't talking about the podcast.
Us booked on a show.
Booked on a podcast?
Yes, for us. That's what he's asking. When they get you booked on here to come on here to talk.
Well, you deal with that shit in July.
Exactly. Or
that's not my.
Things happen. Well, have your people call my people, which is my people. I'll handle it.
Jesus H Christ on a popsicle stick, son. What are you doing? Listen, all right. Here's what's going on, folks. You know where to be. You know where to find us, and you know where everything that is going on is. So, if you don't see us any other way, we'll always see you at the Indies.